Hi everybody. In this video I'm going to show you how we can re-sign a jar file using a simple script and verify that it is signed correctly. First thing I've done is I've created a re-sign file script which I can use on a jar file that I've downloaded. And what that does is it unpacks the jar file, deletes the manifest, reconstitutes the manifest, and re-signs the jar file itself. Once that's done, you've got a new jar file with a new certificate. So basically you can't sign a jar file twice. So you have to remove all the all semblance of prior certificates. And then you want to check to see if things have been, well, perhaps signed properly. So I do a jar signer verify verbose so we can see all of the details behind the signature for the jar file. And you can see everything that's in this jar file. It's quite a bit actually. And now you can see all the classes. So this is all of the bytecodes that are inside the jar file. I might have started with something a little simpler. I'll just hit the space bar so you can see it all go by. It's probably too much by half on this. Sometimes jar files don't get packed efficiently. You put in a little bit too much, even though I attempt to do packing, which minimizes the amount of class files that are deployed with a given jar file. That's a subject of another topic. That makes the jar file download faster, you know. But the problem, of course, is that you don't want to be missing anything. So you have to be a little bit generous about including those things which are simply referred to. So if you ever see an import that imports something else, it chains along until eventually you end up with a large jar file. So here's what we got. And it says the signature was verified. Entry is listed in the manifest. Found a certificate in the key store, and it was signed, and the jar is verified. Now comes a warning. It says the jar contains signatures that do not include a timestamp. Users may not be able to validate the jar after the signer certificate expires. In 2024, that's approximately 3 years from now. So it looks fine. This looks good. The other way you can go with this jar signing is you can say certs. And after having done that, you don't get a whole bunch more information. Now if you do certs and verbose, you'll get certs for each one of the class files, and it gets quite long. Oh, you need a negative. A minus sign here. And there we go. And that'll give you all of the information that you might want from all the different classes. Each class file is going to be signed, and they're all signed by the same certificate, and the certificate is valid. So since the certificate is valid until 2028, we can conclude that things were successfully signed, and any other problems we have down the road are probably due to something or other with the deployment issues that involve websites. So that looks like it's signed. It looks like it runs. That's a thing.